You can share a bed with someone and still feel completely alone. And you can spend an entire evening by yourself and feel completely at peace because being alone is a situation. Loneliness is the painful feeling that the connection you need is missing. If you confuse them, you might cling to the wrong people just to escape an empty room or isolate yourself and call it independence. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you how to enjoy your own company without cutting yourself off from people you still need. Solitude, social isolation, and loneliness are not the same thing. Solitude is time spent without interacting with other people. Social isolation means having few relationships or limited contact. Loneliness is subjective. It appears when connections you have does not match the connection you need. That's why someone can feel lonely while other person feel restored during a quiet weekend. The goal is not to become someone who needs no one. Humans need meaningful connections. The goal is to enjoy solitude without using it to hide, seeking connection without accepting anybody simply because you are afraid of being alone. Don't judge your alone time by simply how many hours it lasts. Judge it by what it does to you. Ask three questions. Do I feel more restored or more depleted? Did I choose one activity or disappear into endless distractions? Afterwards, do I feel more open to people or more determined to avoid them? Healthy solitude can leave you calmer, clearer, and more emotionally available. Isolation often makes your world smaller. You stop answering messages, reject invitations automatically, lose your routine, and assume people don't want you before giving them a chance. The same quiet room can be either recovery or hiding. Pay attention to the direction in which it moves your life. Don't begin by locking yourself inside without nothing but your thoughts. Choose an activity with a clear beginning and ending. Cook yourself a real meal. Walk somewhere without rushing. Build something. Read. Exercise. Visit a cafe. Play a game. Or listen to an entire album without constantly checking notifications. The activity doesn't have to make you more productive. Its purpose is to let you experience your own preference without performing for an audience. When you finish, ask, what did I genuinely enjoy? You don't discover yourself only by thinking. You discover yourself by making choices when nobody is watching, approving, or applauding. Loneliness is not proof that you are unwanted. Treat it as information. Some sort of meaningful connection is missing. Respond with specific invitation. Not we should hang out sometime. Try, would you like to get a coffee Saturday afternoon? Choose places where repeated contact can happen. A class, volunteer group, community event, church, gym, gaming community, or regular local activity. Connection usually grows to repetition. Show up, recognize someone, ask a question, return, share a little more, then invite them to do something simple. Don't demand instant intimacy from a stranger. Give familiarity and trust enough time to develop. Online relationships can also be meaningful when people communicate, respond, and care about one another, not only when you watch other people living. You don't need to become perfectly healed before entering a relationship or living with someone, but one person should not have to become your entire identity, routine, support system, and reason for getting out of bed. Before building a life with someone, practice four things. Spend some time apart without treating distance as rejection. Maintain interests, routines, and connections that belong to you. Name what you need instead of expecting somebody to read your mind, and allow the other person to have separate inner life. A healthy relationship is not complete independence. It is interdependence. Two people who can support each other without the other person disappearing inside the relationship. Learning to be alone doesn't make love less important. It helps you choose love instead of using a relationship as an escape from yourself. Tonight, ask yourself one honest question. Do I need solitude or do I need connection? If you need solitude, choose it deliberately. Give it a purpose and ending. If you need connection, make one direct invitation instead of waiting for someone to notice your silence. Don't use relationship to escape yourself, and don't use independence to escape people. Being comfortable alone does not mean you need nobody. It means silence no longer scares you into choosing the wrong company. You can enjoy your own presence and still need other people. That isn't weakness, that is balance. What is one thing you genuinely enjoy doing alone? Tell me on the comments. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.